KTSM is trying to figure out who is to blame for an apartment complex damaged by floodwaters in West El Paso. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Natasha Paloma.
And I'm Andy Morgan. The owner of this apartment complex says the city and El Paso Electric are at fault for a problem that continues to happen every time we see heavy rainfall in the area like we did last week. KTSM 9 News reporter Tani Davis spoke with the owner about what he wants to see done. Tani.
Andy and Natasha, you could see in this video right next to me, sent to us by Osama Azam, how much damage was actually caused by the flooding. And according to Azam, his neighbors above and El Paso Electric have done nothing to fix it.
To get involved, to enforce the law, to enforce them, to do something because they became dangerous. It's very, like the mountain is going to collapse.
According to Azam, for the past 3 years, Posada del Rey have flooded due to the heavy rain and runoff, causing hundreds of thousands of dollars of damages and countless hours of frustration, so much so that dozens of residents have decided or were forced to move out.
The whole downstairs, all of these, and some of them moved out. I mean here, yeah, and they moved out. Number 9 moved out, number 10, number 8, they moved out because it was like full of mud. And you couldn't, it's unsafe to live here anyway.
Azam's lawsuit states between the storm and surface water runoff from the properties above his and the lack of maintenance on the portion of the easement owned by EP Electric caused the damage to the apartment complex and further compromised the slope. What he wants to see is for El Paso Electric to take ownership since the complex has become a dangerous place to live.
And it could hurt somebody here. You could see it's a mess. This is a swimming pool, for God's sake. And look, it's full of mud. I mean, every year I have to deal with it, every year.
The issue at hand is the slope overlooking the apartment complex, the owners of that portion of the property, and the homeowners above the property. We reached out to the city and the electric company to see who owns that easement, with the city responding saying that it is a split ownership between EP Electric and the apartment complex. We are still waiting for a response from the electric company. Reporting in studio, Tani Davis, KTSM 9 News.